Okay. I think Lance called you.
Yes.
Lance could not be here tonight. He had another emergency that called about 5:30 and said he wasn't going to be able to be here. Not a big deal. You know, he's basically turning over to us anyway tonight. So with that, I just kind of want to introduce myself again. My name is Jeff Smith. I'm the project manager for MSD, and I'll be handling the temporary solution as well as the final solution as it gets designed. And I'll be working with Wrights and Gens. This is Eric Karch. He will be the actual design engineer. They designed the temporary solution, and they will be also staying on board to do the final solution for right behind the houses here, as well as the repair up by Vance Road. Also with me is Greg McAvoy, which I'm sure you all remember, have met and talked with. And this is Kelly Kinder. He's with MSD also. He is the he's in charge of the construction. He'll have an inspector out here to inspect it as the contractor is doing the temporary and also the final. Any questions, you can obviously still call Lance. That's not a problem. But you can call me. I can start taking phone calls for this now as well. I've got business cards. I can hand them all out to you after this. You can call me about anything. You can call me if something else falls in, then that's fine. You can call me saying, hey, Mr. Contractor is doing this. You know, can something be done about it? And I'll get with Kelly. Once the temporary solution is in place, between when it's finished and the start of the actual final solution, if something comes up, if you have a problem with something up here by the common ground where the contractor is going to go in, if you have any problems with that, if you see something down here, you know, something's not right, something's moving on you, feel free to call me. You can also call Kelly at any time. Kelly's got his cards, so he'll be handing them out also as well. To take care of the introductions. The construction is going to be about 3 weeks. We have the contractor on board. We had the bid this past Wednesday. We have a low bidder for it. He's getting the insurance and his bonding together now, and he's hoping to start next week. We're expediting this, obviously, because of the situation. He's hoping to be out here next week, so he will be showing up next week. With that, I'm just going to kind of let Kelly explain a little bit more of the construction, what you can expect to see out here. You're going to see some big equipment, and I'll kind of let Kelly talk about that.
Okay, so like Jeff said, we've got the project slated to work at least 3 weeks, and that's the 3 weeks is with good weather. As you can see, we're in a wet weather pattern here. So you may see the contractor here for 2 or 3 days. If it rains, it's going to set it back a little bit. So I guess we'll go say the project may go 6 weeks, you know, and you can't work in the rain. And with how high the creek can come up on you here, it's a little dangerous to be down in it. I'm looking probably to go the project to last end of July. Hopefully we can get it in within the 3 weeks. So, and the contractor is John Barra, Barra Construction, and I've worked with him on several projects, and I've had very good luck with him. I'm sure you guys have seen River to Pear. About 10 years ago, we had some slope that were sliding into the River to Pear, and they repaired those. And this is very similar to what we had there, only this is a little bit minor. But the equipment you're going to see will probably be maybe either 2 high lifts, which is like a front-end loader tractor type, down in the channel, and they'll be moving some of the rock around and things like that. We are going to be bringing in bigger rock to place in there. The rock is going to be anywhere from 20 to 24 inches in diameter, and we will be building it according to what you'll see on the plans here. And let's see. We've asked the contractor to park their vehicles in the common ground area, and that will be our entrance to the creek. We are going to have to take some trees down. We have told the contractor that not to go wild in cutting the trees down, because I know that's some privacy and things like that. So we'll try to limit as much tree removal as possible. We are going to rock the top up there, I believe, right, for like the parking area, and a ramp to go down. When we get done with the rock in the creek and all that construction down there, and we go to clean up, we will we'll remove the roadway or the parking lot in the common ground area to the point where you won't see it going down into the channel or the creek anymore, and we will restore that with seed and straw. If by chance we get into your yards or anything, we'll replace that with sod, so you'll have like an instant grass, so you won't be looking at dirt. The thing with sod is we have a rule of we don't put any sod down if it's 90 degrees or above, because we have experienced in the past that it sometimes just doesn't take, and it's just not a good thing. Then we'll wind up replacing it. So we'll play the sod, I guess, kind of by ear, just to hopefully we'll get some mild temperatures and things like that. That's if we disturb anything in your yards.
Now, by 90 degrees and above, what do you mean by that? As far as not putting sod down? If the ground's going 90 degrees straight down?
No, the temperature, air temperature.
Oh, temperature, I'm sorry.
No. Oh, no, you're... no, that would be just like straight down. No,
You didn't get that on tape, did you?
Sod doesn't take very well. Sod doesn't take very well at 90 degrees, does it? No. What you're just saying is that so you got to do it when the high doesn't hit 90.
What we'll try is
So.
sod in the morning, when it's cooler.
Yeah.
We'll try to get it down and water it as quickly as we can. If it comes to having to put any sod down, which I'm not thinking we will have to. But
After the temporary fix, we're mostly working from down in the creek bed itself.
Oh, right. Right. And I'm guessing when the permanent fix in the fall, we will be getting into the yards.
They're getting the yards back to where the fences were, and then beyond the fence where the common ground was, it's going to slope back down to the creek.
Okay. One thing I want to mention, you'll see some construction, that orange construction fence, and on these back properties that are backing up to the creek, I feel that as a safety thing, we should put that up so nobody falls in or all that. It's just a safety thing.
It's going to go up along Vance Road also, because it's getting worse up there.
What I'd like to do is, if it's all right, leave it up there even till we start the next phase of it in the fall, or so, just for safety. So again, anything with the construction, when it starts or even finishes, please feel free to call me, and I got my cards. I will have an inspector out here. I'm planning on having the gentleman, his name is Chuck Lowe, and I will have him out here as much as possible. If you don't see Chuck out here, he's had to come into the office and turn in paperwork, and that's like once or twice a week, but he's not in there very long, so he will be back out here as quickly as possible. He drives a silver Ford pickup truck, so he's a little bit taller than I am, more slender, better looking.
I have an MSD shirt on.
Yes, he will.
Feel free to